We are back with another MLB The Show franchise video with the Atlanta Braves. I think today is going to be a quick episode. The last 3 episodes we've played a game and it hasn't been going so well, so I think we're just going to do a couple quick managed games and try to get through this month and into May. Alright, so we start off with the middle of the series against the Nationals. We lose a game there. Aaron Blair, Sean Newcomb lose that. Or actually, we get the win there. Ian Kroll comes in relief and gets the win. Julio Teheran's had a good season so far. He keeps it going as we beat we beat the Phillies 15-2. Let's go in and look at the box score. That's 17 hits. Let's see if anybody. 3 hits for Adonis Garcia. 3 hits for Freddie Freeman. Did everybody that started have a hit? Julio had all 9 starters had a hit, including the pitcher. That is amazing. All right, Mike Foltynewicz. He gets the loss. Let me go check the scouting real quick. All right, so the outfield pitcher, we had a catcher right here who was doing contact and power. I think we did East and International. We're gonna do West now. And then we had a pitcher, left-handed, and velocity, and we'll do West as well. So, alright, Dickie, we will quick manage this game against the Mets. And get the loss there, Jim Johnson. So, I guess he blew the save. We'll check and see. Yep, we gave up a run in the bottom of the 9th and lost. Alright, so we'll quick manage this game, see if we can get a win here with Aaron Blair. I'd help if I went to the quick manage. Alright. Aaron Blair. Team is nice and energized, so we'll just go into it. Ender. Single. Leadoff single there from Ender. Nate Markakis. Fielder's choice. Freddie Freeman batting .348. Pops out. Matt Kemp struggling a little bit this season. He grounds out. The inning's over. TJ Rivera leads off for the Mets. Pitch. Out. Out. Good work there. Adonis Garcia, Kurt Suzuki doubles. Dansby Swanson flies out, advances Kurt. A walk there. Aaron Blair up and grounds out. Couldn't help himself out there. Curtis Anderson strikes out. Cespedes strikes out. Asdrubal Cabrera strikes out. Ender Inciarte reaches on an error. Nate Markakis grounds into a double play, so no luck here for the Braves. Freddie Freeman singles, and Matt Kemp flies out to end the inning. So pitch to Wilmer Flores. Oh, walk. So Travis d'Arnaud hits a 2-run home run, and the pitcher steps up and strikes out. TJ Rivera is out, and Neil Walker is out. Alright, so Adonis Garcia singles there. Kurt Suzuki singles, 2 men on. See if Dansby can get us. Okay, advances the runner. Johan Camargo, sac fly, the run scores. We cut it a little bit closer. Ooh, Aaron Blair hits there, advances Dansby to third base. And Ender Inciarte could not get the run home. So good work here from Aaron Blair. They only have 1 hit, but 2 runs. We have 6 hits and only 1 run. They make quick work of the Braves that inning. Wilmer Flores gets a single. Travis d'Arnaud grounds into a double play. Adonis Garcia with another single. Kurt Suzuki with another single. This is how the last inning started. Dansby Swanson strikes out. Johan Camargo strikes out. Aaron Blair will let him. We're actually going to pinch hit to try to get a run in. It's a right-handed pitcher. We will go with Matt Adams. And he flies out, so that was kind of pointless. And now we have to bring in a different pitcher. So it's against their pitcher. We'll bring in Cole Mentor. They pinch hit. Out, and out. So good work there from Cole Mentor. Inciarte pops out. Nate Markakis walks. Freddie Freeman, fielder's choice. Matt Kemp walks. Adonis Garcia, who's had a good game so far, hits a single and ties the game up. Kurt Suzuki to see if he can have another single. Hit by pitch. Dansby Swanson with a chance to open this game up, and he does. 3-run double for Dansby Swanson. The inning's over as Johan Camargo gets out. So we do take the lead there, 5-2. Curtis Granderson singles there. Yoenis Cespedes pops out, and Asdrubal Cabrera doubles home a run. Okay, so that will be the end of the day for Cole Minter, as we will bring in Jason Mott, who ends the inning. Quick work there from Jason Mott. We will pinch hit now and bring in Danny Santana, who grounds out. Inciarte doubles. Markakis strikes out. Freddie Freeman flies out. So with 2 innings left, we will bring on our setup man, Vizcaino, and he will make quick work of the Mets. Matt Kemp doubles to lead off the inning. Kurt Suzuki strikes out, and Dansby gets out. So we will bring in the closer, Jim Johnson, who has struggled a little bit this year. Ooh, is he going to blow another save? Yoenis Cespedes, we're going to pitch around him, walk the bases loaded. Pitch there, 2-run score on an error, and Jim Johnson blows another save. Oh, man. Pinch hit here. We'll bring on Brandon Phillips, who singles. Inciarte walks, 2 men on. Markakis strikes out. Freddie Freeman grounds out, and the Braves could not score a run that inning. So we have 3 relief pitchers left. We'll bring in our long reliever, Chris Medlin, and see how long he can go. Good work that inning for Medlin. Matt Kemp singles to lead off the inning. Adonis Garcia pops up. Kurt Suzuki gets out, and Dansby singles. Johan Camargo strikes out, so that inning is over. Jay Bruce is up, sack bunt. Curtis Granderson's up, flies out. The game-winning run is on third base. We will pitch around Cespedes, and we will pitch to Jose Reyes, and we get out of the inning. We will pinch hit here. We'll bring in Tyler Flowers, who grounds out. Inciarte gets on base. Double play. So we will have to we'll have to switch pitchers to our other long reliever, and we're just going to go with Lou Jackson until this game ends, most likely, because we don't have anybody else to go to. He gets out of that inning. Matt Kemp, Adonis Garcia. So we will just, yep, and there's a walk-off home run for Jay Bruce. The Mets take that one. Sean Newcomb. We'll do another quick manage for Sean Newcomb's game right here and see if we can get a win. Team still energized. Don't need to make any substitutions. Let's get straight into it. Solo homer for Markakis. Good start. Juris Familia is starting for the Mets in this game for some reason. I'm not going to ask questions, but... Ooh, we picked him off. Good move there from Newcomb to pick off Jose Reyes. Good single there from Matt Adams. Strikeout for Tyler Flowers. Good single from Ozzie Albies. Danny Santana. See if he can get a run home. He cannot. And Sean Newcomb cannot help himself out there. 2-run home run for Travis d'Arnaud. Back-to-back games against the Braves with a home run for d'Arnaud. We get 2 on with 1 out. Matt Kemp up to the plate. Matt Adams up to the plate now. Singles, the bases loaded. And Tyler Flowers grounds out. No luck there for the Braves. The pitcher reaches on an error. There's a walk. Cespedes strikes out, and Granderson walks. Ground out. So Newcomb gets out of that inning. Newcomb singles. Inciarte grounds out. And Travis d'Arnaud with another home run. What can I do to stop that? Oh my God. Jose Reyes double play. Inning over. Markakis grounds out. Freddie Freeman doubles. Matt Kemp grounds out. Matt Adams strikes out. So, oh man. Ozzie Albies, Danny Santana singles. Sean Newcomb. We're going to pinch hit here. We're going to go with, so righty. We will go with, we'll go with Camargo, who grounds out. So pitching change here. We will bring in Ian Kroll. Hey, Travis d'Arnaud didn't hit a home run that time. As the Braves can't get anything going. 2 singles back to back. We will change pitchers, bring in Cole Minter. We shouldn't have pitched to Cespedes. I haven't been pitching to him all. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. I'm spamming this out. This game needs to end. We did score a run in the 8th. Oh, Matt Kemp hits a 2-run home run, but it's all for nothing as we lose 8-4. Alright, well, let's go back into scouting. This is our catcher, contact power. We did West Central is the last one we have remaining. And we will send these last 3 games of the month and check up on the prospects. A loss there for Vizcaino. Fulton Newitz gets the win. Jim Johnson actually gets the win. Alright, Dickey pitches. Aaron Blair pitches. And Newcomb is up next. So we'll check the team in a minute. We'll go into scouting. Alright, so this is our pitcher, left-handed velocity, and we will do the central. And then this is our outfield, power, contact. We will do west. Alright, so let's check up. Rex Brothers had a good inning. A good month. Luis Cajora had a good month. Casimir batted well. Kubitska good. Albert struggled for. It's not too bad. Santiago. See, nobody had a really bad month, or they would have said it there. 2 pitchers in ERAs in the 4s, which is not terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate until the next game I would like to play before I go ahead and check up on the players and minors. I'm going to play this game against St. Louis with Aaron Blair, so we'll simulate until there. Sean Newcomb gets a loss. Julio Teheran win. Good, 4-0 Julio with a 2.11 ERA. Having a great season so far. Mike Fultonewicz loses. Aria Dickey loses. So Aaron Blair will play that game. Let's check up on the scouting one last time. Alright, so I believe this is the catcher, so we can start actually scouting players with this scout because we did all 4 regions. Alright, let's see what's here. Wesley Wright called up. I'm not too interested in that. Alright, Ender Inciarte off to a decent start, 255. See what his on base percentage is. 311, so not bad for the leadoff. Marquez 280, I'm happy with that. Freddie Freeman 227, that's great. His contact and power going up. He is losing some other stats, but his potential and overall is increasing, so that is good. Matt Kemp struggling a little bit. Oh, stats starting to go down. Does have a 281 on base percentage. It's not going to cut it for much longer. And Matt Adams, I didn't know he was doing this bad either. 239. Ooh, stats dropping drastically. 6, 3, and 5 dropping. Batting. So these 2 players right here need to turn their season around, or we might have to move them. Tyler Flowers, I'm expecting this out of a catcher. Not really expecting much productivity from the plate. Does have a 333 on base percentage though. Discipline 51, but drawing the walks. Ooh, this is good to see. Ozzy Albies batting 297. The 350 on base percentage, great. His stats are dropping. He's having had a great month in the majors, and his stats are dropping. Not too sure about that, but another player dropping stats drastically, -6 in the contact versus lefties. Brandon Phillips, yeah, he's getting old, so I'm expecting his stats to drop. We'll check the bench. Dansby 208. See that 236, so he's struggling. We might have to send him down. Kurt Suzuki is raking with a 227 average. Donis Garcia is hitting well, and Johan Camargo is struggling a little bit. I'm sure he'll be able to turn that around. I'll check the pitchers out. Julio is having a great start to the season. Mike is, I guess, pitching decent. ERA is a little high for what I'd like to see. R.A. Dickey struggling, 42 years old. He might need to get moved on at some point this season. Aaron Blair is pitching well, 4 ERA, that's fine for him. And Sean Newcomb is struggling, 7.6 ERA, that's not going to cut it. Luke Jackson, 5 ERA, not doing too well. Chris Medlin is pitching well, 21 innings and 1.25 ERA. Jason Mott struggling. Cole Minter pitching really well. Kroll pitching really well. Vizcaino is pitching decent. And Jim Johnson. Let's see how many blown saves we have this season. Where are they at? Did I pass it already? Where are blown saves? Right here. 4 blown saves already this season. So if we add 4 wins on, we are 14 and 14 instead of 10 and 18. So Jim Johnson might be the difference between a 500 record and a terrible record. Alright, so let's check up AAA. Acuna doing well. Lane Adams, I'm not too worried about that. Jace Peterson could get a call up. Rio could get a call up as well. Casimir doing well. Alex Jackson struggling a little bit, but he'll be alright. And Cade Savike, 19 at bats and 0 hits. Oh man, this dude is struggling. And we'll check up on the pitching here. Not too good from any of our pitchers here. Max Fried doing the best, but AAA pitching staff is not doing too hot. Reiner Cruz pitching well. 10 ERA off of 12 innings. Well, we might have to do something about that. Send him back down to AA. Yeah, this pitching staff as a whole is doing pretty poorly. And we'll check up on the AA finally and see what's happening. Mayatan, his stats still increasing, so that's good. He did have a cold streak this month, but 250 isn't terrible for him. Carlos Franco's batting really well, almost batting 300. And 2 bench players in AA batting 300. We'll see how long that can last. We might have to move them into the starting lineup. I'm expecting big things, and they all have fire icons, so that means they're doing really well. These great prospect pitchers here. 245 for Kyle Wright, 265 for Ian Anderson, Colby Allard 205, Mike Soroka 410, but he is 2-2, so that's fine. 4-0 with a 1.67 for Luis Gohora. Tuki Toussaint 2.2. Bryce Wilson struggling a little bit, but that's fine. 13 innings, .69 ERA. So the AA rotation has been the brightest spot of this season so far for any of our organizations. The last thing before I end this episode, I am going to go through the trade block and see who's on here, see if there's any players that we can make a trade for. Brock Holt, good utility player here. Where's he at? Yeah, good contact both sides of the plate. Can pretty much play any position on the field. Jaime Garcia, the ex-Braves pitcher. Matt Holliday, stats starting to, he's 37 years old. He might be too old to try to make a trade. If anybody has any trade recommendations, let me know in the comments, and I will see if I can get a trade for that person. Mitch Haniger, this might be a good trade here, and he's growing. He's a good outfielder, good young outfielder for the Mariners. He's on the trade block. His discipline and vision could be a little bit better, but as you can see, all of his stats are growing, and he has great contact and decent power. Can play any of the outfield positions, decent fielding stats. See how much trade value he has. So almost a full bar of trade value, but we could easily get this man. If we put Markakis and package in another prospect player of some sort. Let's see what we can do. Rio Reeves and Jace Peterson. Let's take Markakis out and see what they would like. Sean Newcomb, see if Sean Newcomb struggles this season, we can do that trade easily. Mike Fulton Edwards. I want to keep Mike. Johan Camargo, he's struggling. That could also be a possibility. And then a jumbo package of Micah Johnson, Dustin Peterson, and Matt Adams. I would not mind doing this trade as long as Matt Adams continues to struggle. Micah Johnson, he's older prospect, probably not going to see the majors. And Dustin Peterson, a right fielder who would be behind Mitch Haniger for a really long time. So we might see this trade happen in the future, but we will continue to keep our eyes open for other trade opportunities. Jake Marisnick is a great fielder, I know that. Contact and power, not too well. Batting 190. Let's see what Mitch Haniger's batting. So he's batting 326 to start the season. This might be a trade we need to pursue in the future. We'll scroll down. Scooter Gannett, another young player that has decent overall. Good contact versus righties. Batting 298 on the season. Would play second base. We're not in need of a middle infielder, so it probably would not be the best trade for us. But with Mitch Haniger, we do need outfield for the future. And the present, if you would want to say that. Armiel Tapia, prospect here. Not very interested in him. Feel like Ronald Acuna could be a whole lot better in the future. And that is it so far. So let's put a couple of our players on the trade block. People that I'm not looking forward to keeping. Markakis is doing pretty well, but we'll throw him on there just to see who's interested. Same thing with Matt Kemp. Not really looking to trade him, but we might have to. We're going to keep Kurt Suzuki. Jim Johnson definitely going on the trade block. Would not mind getting rid of him at all. Brandon Phillips easily could be traded. Matt Adams is as well. I really want to keep Matt Adams. Has great stats, but they are dropping. His stats versus lefties are dropping, but I haven't been playing him against lefties, which doesn't make any sense. He is playing poorly because he's failing league average, but that he can change that around anytime. His overall will go back up. So let's do that from there. Got our players on the trade block now. And we will be back with another episode in the near future. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe.